leading the charge for this squad. And a couple of changes for this team, most notably Cyprian Cachuele is out today. So a couple players forced to play in different positions. And another interesting note, in the keeper's spot, another first-team player, it's Jacob Jackson, who is called upon to start. Just his second appearance with... And away we go. First meeting of the season between these two squads. A Pacific Division duel at Swangard Stadium. You along for the ride today here in Burnaby, Canada, British Columbia. There's Julian Donnery. Early touch for him, getting the start. Ball nearly snuck through, headed away by Simmons. Now a fluttering feed on the back post. Edwards sends it central. And a promising early build-up. Just 10 goals scored all year. And Dan DeGeer talked about the importance of being brave with the ball. And they're able to generate an early corner kick here, as Lalo Blancas will send this one in. Blancas ball, headed right back where it came from. Captain gets rid of it. Tries to maneuver past Badwall, and unable to do so. It's Jeevan Badwall who is then fouled. It's a good opportunity and a valuable experience for these young players, because if they will progress to the first team level, they will have some of those adverse situations having to play on prolonged road stretches, as Edwards goes down and a free kick on the way for the Town. High press proving fruitful on the takeaway. Here's Simmons. Bit of space to send one in. That's exactly what happens, as it's nodded goalward by Jay Herdman. And no trouble for Jacob Jackson. Right down the line for Riley Lynch. Able to muscle after it. Here's Blancas. Ahead for Lynch. Lynch drives one across, and it's broken up from right here in Burnaby, British Columbia. Able to break things up, but a second corner kick for the Town. And it's brought in by Bomer. Tries to create a bit of separation, unable to do so, and quite the tie-up with Malcolm Simmons. And Blancas has to be careful. Leaves it out wide. Here is Lynch. Riley Lynch paces into space. Lynch pops one across. Linder heads it out of the area. Comes over towards Edwards, but is controlled first by Goldthorpe. It's been a key starter for Ricardo Clark's squad this year. Oh, a promising moment as Bovalina carries forward. He'll lift it. Florio Chateau got a head on it. No trouble for Jackson. And that press works to perfection. Promising moment here. Here is Edwards, and he finishes! Aaron Edwards nets his third of this season. No attacking troubles today for the Town, and it's 1-0. For a team that did not record a single shot on target last match, different story today. It's Chow credited with the assist. Elevated feed, Goldthorpe has it in space. Goldthorpe strikes denied. Jacob Jackson with the save. And a corner kick for the home side, as it's knotted just wide. Off the head of Finn Linder, would have been his first goal of this season. Also showed that defensive prowess, which has been something that he feels they've been pretty successful with all season. Switched into space, it's Goldthorpe, the Leeds England native. Goldthorpe sidesteps. Goldthorpe has it parried away by Jackson. First appearance since May 12th for Linder. Goldthorpe tries to battle through Chow, and Goldthorpe comes in hard. Certainly some frustration, and that will warrant a yellow. Now Edwards getting in there. Goldthorpe unleashes. Goldthorpe! A laser from the Leeds native. And we are level. Absolute. Bovalina still carrying. Now for Nico Florio Chateau. He'll drive one across. Finds Goldthorpe! A headed effort just wide. You can imagine this, the final build-up. And there it is. You're through 45 minutes. And an intriguing first 45 minutes at that. 1-1 is the score at the break between Whitecaps FC 2 and the Town. As we ready for the second half of action here from Swangard Stadium. A venue that was newly renovated, was initially opened back in 1969. And away we go as Blancas blast it long. Ibarra tries to connect with Chow, can't do so. A Western Conference duel as Bovalina heads it forward. Missing a pair of regular starters in Cruz Medina, who is out of national team camp. And Bolaroo this is promising from Florio Chateau. And Jackson breaking things up. And somebody who Dan DeGeer says brings a lot of experience and leadership. Lynch tries to maneuver through traffic. Tangled up with Bovalina. Clark, who had a significant role with the U.S. men's national team, has reached for the pocket, and a card does come out. And the captain shown yellow, and you see him come in with that slide tackle against Chow. Press extended. It's lifted over the top. There's Chow, who had the assist in the 10th minute goal. Ibarra now. Feeds Lynch. Lynch. Way too much in the cross. And an alteration for Vancouver as Liam McKenzie heads on for Malik Mary. Goldthorpe gives it away. Lynch rolls ahead for Donnery. Donnery has space to work with. Donnery off the post! Edwards, his strike blocked by McKenzie. Knocking in the door. And it's Donnery, the 6'5" striker, on the follow-up from Edwards. Still promise though, as that feed cut out only momentarily. Verhoeven turns the corner. Leaves one back. Curling strike, skips wide. Errant feed, well read by Ibarra, but Bovalina on the follow-up has it. Numbers on both sides. He'll hit it from distance. Blancas lifts one towards the 6'5" target man Donnery, using that height to win it. Chow leaves it wide. Verhoeven sends one across. Comes out to Ibarra, unable to hit it cleanly. We are starting to see that in this second half. Donnery back for Edwards. Angles one for Lynch. A lot of space for Badwall. Ahead for Goldthorpe. Goldthorpe, one goal already. Goldthorpe works it central. That strike trickles through. Jay Herdman makes it 2-1 Whitecaps. A textbook build-up. And Jay Herdman finishes things off. Well, Goldthorpe had the goal earlier this time, and they're actually crediting that as an own goal against Alejandro Cano, so no goal for Herdman. for the go-ahead goal, an own goal. As Goldthorpe does well to keep that in play. Aerial duel won by Bobolina. Edwards pulls it back out for Hoven. Angles in across. Comes across the area, tracked down by Ibarra. Ibarra, he goes down. And it is a whistle in favor of the Town. Is there an equalizer in store for the Town? Blancas, back post, headed down by Donnery. Well, if you have a 6'5" target man, you might as well look for him. This is lovely. There was space here for Herdman. Herdman, his shot takes a deflection. Back in the first half. Goldthorpe spins one in. Goldthorpe in swinger. Edwards heads it away. He went down hard, holding his back. And this is certainly a card. It'll be a yellow. In denial of a promising opportunity. And Simmons and a clear tuck of the jersey, Malcolm Simmons.
Oh, what a lovely ball.
Beautiful ball. Here's Badwall. Tries to work the byline. Badwall keeps it in play. Badwall's feet finds Bovalina from point blank. Just a shank. A constant trickle of precipitation. And this Sunday afternoon turned into evening in Burnaby. Ball comes out towards Garcia. Florio Chateau gets there, keeps it in play. Bovalina strike, turned away, open net, tapped in. Jay Herdman stretching out and making it 3-1 Whitecaps. Unbelievable efforts by Florio Chateau. Nico has an engine for days, and you see his teammates showing him the love. Here is Lynch. Riley Lynch goes to work on Mate. Lynch sneaks one across, headed down by Chow. And Bomer is there. Enters for Elliot Goldthorpe, who exits.
And with the game number 54, Mikhail Gibasovikov.
Check that. Spivey entering for Chow. Herdman slows things down. Locates Simmons. Simmons goes down. Yeah, you see, yep, the challenge from behind. Here was Fregoso. Recently inserted. Out wide for Lynch. And the offside flag is raised. After conceding that early goal, having to fight back against one of the best defensive teams in the league. 3 goals so far. Goldthorpe looking to add to it. What a service, but the header's wide. Fregoso wins it back for his side. Edwards into the area. Edwards strikes! Whitecaps remain at home for 2 more home matches to wrap up this 4-match home streak. LAFC 2 is in town. Now yellow card for time wasting. And don't look now, but Ricardo Clark's squad have won 3 of 4 matches.